Let's go.
Llama, llama, red pajama, Reese's story, Reese's mama, mama keeps his baby hurt, mama llama go downstairs, llama, llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama, baby llama wants a drink, mama's at the kitchen sink.
I had a bit of a eureka moment regarding my career, so I thought I would talk about it. I don't know why I always choose to film in this room. Oh my goodness. Okay. So basically, Berlin didn't work out, and we know because I am back in my childhood bedroom, and I've decided to spend some time with my parents and take this as an opportunity rather than a loss. Today is October 19th, 2022, and unfortunately in August I lost my job. I don't think it's sunk in yet that I'm leaving Toronto, and I'm looking at the CN Tower as I say this, and going to a new place where I really don't speak German, so I'm gonna have to learn that. And I think it'll help me grow into a better person. But now I'm sitting here and it's starting to feel very real that I'm moving countries. Good morning. I'm on my way to work right now. Thought I'd catch you up on my life in Germany for the past 2 weeks. When I first got here, my baggage got delayed. I ended up meeting a friend because of it, because we were stuck at the airport for 6 hours. Her name is Jessica. She's from Australia. I fell into a housing scam here already in the first, 6 days that I showed up. I had a nice buddy of mine, Richard, who housed me for the first week, and he helped me through writing up a police report and making sure that I could try to get my money back, which I don't know if it'll happen. I just want to go home. Berlin didn't work out. So today, my eureka moment was that so far in my career, I'm what is called an individual contributor or an IC. I was always told growing up that from becoming an individual contributor, the ladder up in a corporate is to then go into what's called a manager position. There's also report up to other people. And this is where I was confused, because I was like, I am not really that great at keeping people accountable to what they're supposed to be doing. I'm not even sure if that's what a manager is supposed to be doing. For me, at this point in my life, using this break as a way to develop myself and position myself in my career properly, I realized that maybe angling myself for an even more senior individual contributor, or even as a manager now, is not what I want to do. This is gonna sound a little bit whack, but I think I'm more cut out to be a director. When I took away the fact that director is this intimidating title that is only for people who have 30 years in a career, which might be true in most industries, but in tech and what I've experienced, I've seen directors who are my age once, okay, not often. But there are people who really have a great personal brand. They've been in the industry for 10 years. They have a couple of really big, impressive companies under their belt. And I'm always well, how did they get their break into being a director? Who trusts them enough to make these big decisions for other people? And that's not what they do. They don't make massive decisions. They empower people who are really smart to help make those decisions, and then they help relay them on to the people who are the stakeholders, and vice versa. So I'm just kind of maybe being a director would be the best natural next step in my career. I'm trying to figure out how I can convince myself that I'm worthy, even though I haven't been a people manager yet, to become a director. And it's a hard mental block for me to be I've been an individual contributor for not that long. I'm not even 30 yet. And now I want to be a director of a perhaps publicly traded company where there's a lot at stake. No one's going to be convinced of this. But at the same time, there are people who are way younger than me getting checks for several millions of dollars to start an idea. And I'm asking for way less. But what I have learned since my previous 2 startup instances didn't pan out the way I wanted to is that I do want to work for someone or work for a team or a vision that I believe in, which was true of the previous ones as well, but that is a little bit more sustainable and that allows me a little bit more room to plan my personal goals in life. So using all of the stuff that I just talked about, that is my personal trajectory right now. And I journaled on it, and that's what I realized I want to convince myself of. And even if it doesn't pan out, at least it was a learning exercise in aiming high. Yeah.
Can you record that? Oh, this is smash. Come on. He said, this is smash. I said, this is pass. Oh, cat. Real fast. I ain't sitting in the tabs. I ain't spinning the tab. Better get in the cat. Take a LSD. I'm sipping the tab. Tell her I'm sexy. She feeling my ass.